Fat Joe airs out DJ Vlad while interviewing Noriega. Let's get into it, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Now, a lot of people have been coming out and speaking about DJ Vlad as of lately, and a lot of people are calling him out on some of the things that he chooses to do during interviews, as well as what he posts about artists after they've been in some type of trouble or just stirring the pot and causing some type of beef. Now, Fat Joe took to his Instagram live while he was interviewing Noriega to talk about it, and this is what Fat Joe had to say about Vlad.
Because I never had beef with this guy, but I'm really not liking the way he's trying to like manipulate my words and make me look crazy out there. You know, this show's about positivity and bringing the light and celebrating, and he's taking and writing shit. So I seen you talking about him, and so why did you make those remarks about Vlad?
1,000,000%. As a person, I like Vlad as a person. As a business person, I hate Vlad. And the reason I say that is because he just he's not responsible. He's not like, he doesn't sit back and say, you know what, Fat Joe did this. Fat Joe had tax problems. I'm not gonna ask Fat Joe about his tax problems, right? He doesn't do that. What he does is he does the exact opposite. He sits there and he says, "Yo, Joe, so what happens?" And then you wind up talking about your tax problems. It's not that you tried to do it. It's that he baited you into doing that. So me and Vlad, I spoke to him and I asked him to come on Drink Champs. And he said, "Yeah, I'll come on Drink Champs as long as I can't drink." And I'm like, wait a minute. You get these brothers to come on your show. You get them inebriated. The reason why I know you get them inebriated because you did it to me. You get these brothers all this on your show, but you're going to be careful when it comes to you doing somebody else's show. And that's the definition. James Dash be saying,
Culture vulture.
Culture vulture. That's the definition of culture vulture. Because I said, yo, bro, I came on your show plenty of times, and look, here's the thing about me. I never signed his contract, not once. Not once have I ever signed that contract, bro. I've been scoring since 1996 when Traj made me sign the contract, and I don't want to smoke, but I'm standing in solidarity with hip hop, and hip hop is banning him. And so I'm gonna ban him as well.
So let me ask you something, Nore. I just want to ask you as a brother, right? You've been doing journalism. Why, if hip hop is banding together against this guy, I've never said nothing wrong about this guy. All of a sudden, he's releasing 2 interviews of me every day, saying foul shit. Like he's trying to get me to argue with him or what? I don't get what his shit is because I never had a problem with it.
What he's doing is trying to get you to react to him. So if you react,
so right now I'm talking about him.
That's okay. But if you react to him and you say, "Yo, listen, Vlad, whatever, I didn't like this, I don't like this," whatever it is, you're already in his web. You're already in his tumbleweed. So, all right, we're talking about him right now. It's great. All you had to do was say sorry to Louis Farrakhan, and you didn't want to do that. We can't stand next to you. We can't stand by you. We can't stand near you. We can't do nothing because Louis Farrakhan.
I'm not staring near him. I'm not beefing. Vlad, don't add extra security to your people. Don't think I'm coming at you, Joe Crack. I'm not. I have no problems with you like that. I'm just saying, please don't take my show is about positivity and uplifting the people. And like Nore says, give them their flowers while they're alive. Please stop taking my shit, ripping it off, and putting crazy shit on your headlines to get clicks, because that's not what I'm about.
Here it is, Fat Joe basically discussing with Nore his issues with Vlad, as well as Nore let people know, or I mean, he kind of doubled down on what his issues was with Vlad. Now, a lot of people know that he was supposed to be canceled after he refused to apologize to Minister Farrakhan. Now, besides that, we do have a Casanova situation where his interview is being used against him in court, and that interview was the time that he sat down with Vlad. Now, I understand where some people was coming from, where they're saying that, well, he omitted or said some things in the interview that he shouldn't have said, but as Nore pointed out, Vlad actually knows what he's doing, and he has a technique where he can pull some of these things out of you that may harm you in the end. Now, we have to be a little more careful, or the rappers, the person that's being interviewed, has to be a little more careful when they actually sit down with somebody like Vlad, because this is the things that he's doing, and that's more of a reason why people shouldn't even go sit down with him to begin with. At the same time, though, Fat Joe's platform is a platform that is one that's pretty positive, and I don't see how you could actually twist some of the things that Fat Joe says. Just like during this interview, they talked about some things with Swiss Beats and how Noriega decided he would delete a video, but then Swiss Beats later came out and talked about Drake on his own, and he just wished he wouldn't have erased the footage. You know, things like that does happen. I don't think that we have to go the extra mile to get people to click on certain videos by putting misleading things in the title, but it's a little gray area with that, because sometimes all the platforms and all the content providers do the same thing. But Fat Joe is definitely telling Vlad, do not use his videos for the purpose of trying to stir the pot or put them in a negative light, when that's not what he represents. I don't know, it's been a rough last, let's just say, 3 to 4 months for Vlad, but at the same time, I don't see anything hurting or taken away from his bottom line. Like, Vlad is still being successful. He got a Young Buck interview over there that's doing over 100,000 views every time he drops another part, and as well as we continue to see people like Boosie sit down with him and others. So I don't think that DJ Vlad is going anywhere anytime soon. And there's a lot of, chatter going on about academics. Some of the things that people are saying about academics is kind of different, but I think that what's happening right now is we're starting to see the entertainers fight back against the bloggers and the YouTube channels and websites about some of the things that they've been doing as of lately. We're going to keep a close eye on this and see how we're going. I'm definitely not going to change up how I do anything over here, but we'll see what happens with people like DJ Academics and Vlad, because a lot of big names are calling their platforms out. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thinking about this. I'm Almighty the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content. Peace.